Welcome to MYB Video Learning, presented to you by the Business Learning Centre. Hello, I'm Stephen Blacktop and I'll present this segment of learning to you called Setup of a New Company File. Now, when you load MYB onto your system, you'll automatically get the icon shown on your desktop. So simply double click on the MYB icon and that will start the program. You are presented with the MYB welcome screen, and down the list you have some options. First option is open your company file. That means open up an existing company file. At this stage you may not have an existing MYB company file set up on your system. Next option is create a new company file, and this is the option that we'll look at today. Further down, explore the sample company. When you load MYB onto your system, you automatically get a sample company file. It's called Clearwater. You can use it to practice in, play in, or try things out. Next, what's new in this version? That means what are the new features and functions that have been added to version 15 of MYB Accounting. And finally, exit MYB Accounting simply means you'll close the program down and go back to your desktop. We will create a new company file. So we click on that and we go to the new company file assistant. Down the page we have some steps that we'll work through to set up our new company file. Just reading the heading, it says, Welcome to the MYB New Company File Assistant. And just reading the first sentence, the New Company File Assistant is designed to get you up and running in minutes. And that's exactly right. Let's step through it. So we click on Next. We come to the Company Information window. And it says, Enter your 12-digit MYB product serial number. The serial number is located on your MYB CD sleeve. So at this point type that in. If you do not have your serial number, you can bypass this field. However, you will need to do it within 90 days of setting up the company file. Click in the company name field and type in your company name. So I'll type in Business Learning. And then press the Tab key and we're transferred to the ABN number field. So type in an ABN number and I'll just make one up. You'll notice it is 11 digits make up an ABN number. Tab and we go down to our address field and we type in our address. Now at this point we want to put in the city on the next line down. To do that we need to press the Enter key, not the Tab key, we press the Enter key. Now we can press the Tab key and we'll go down to the phone number field. So I'll type in my phone number. We could type in the fax number and the email address. I'll just type in my email address so you can send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me about your experiences using MYB. There it is, Stephen at businesslearning.com.au. Click on Next and we go to the Accounting Information window. Tell us about your accounting year. Now, a financial year is the 12-month time frame used to define your accounting year. What is your financial year? Now, most businesses in Australia work on the financial year being the 1st of July 2005 to 36 2006, or whatever year it is. 1st of July through to 30th of June. This is defaulted to 2006 year. When does your current financial year end? Last month in financial year. Click on the drop down arrow and select it. If June is the last month in your financial year, that's fine. Conversion month, July, that's the beginning of your period. Most companies use 12 accounting periods for reporting purposes. A few use a 13th period to record adjustments. Which do you prefer? I'll leave that to you. Click on the next button and it says please confirm your accounting information. So this gives us the option to just check what we've set up there. If we've made any mistakes or want to change anything, we can always click on the back arrow button there. So we just check our information there. Your financial year is July 1, 2005 to 30 June 2006. You have selected 12 accounting periods per financial year. So that's okay for me. Just noting down here, very important information, your conversion month is July 1, 2005. You'll not be able to enter any transactions before this date. Okay, because that's what we've set up. We can't enter any transactions prior to that date. Now, this is something where you may want to set it up for a prior financial year so that you can put in your year-end balances, you can put in your closing debtors figures and your closing creditors figures. Now, you may need some assistance from your MYOB certified consultant. I'd certainly recommend, if you're not sure about this, certainly get some assistance and advice from your local MYOB certified consultant. We'll click on the next button and we're presented with the accounts list section. Build your accounts list. Every company file requires an accounts list. You may either select one of ours or you can use your own. How would you like to build your accounts list? Now, by far the quickest and easiest way is to simply select this first option here, saying I would like to start with one of the lists provided by MYOB Accounting. That's a nice, quick, easy way to get started. The other options are to import a list of accounts provided by your accountant after I've done creating my company file. That's complicated. Or you can build your own accounts list once you begin using MYOB. That's very time consuming. So I recommend the first option there. Click on Next. And here we need to select your accounts list. Now MYOB has a number of different types of accounts list depending on the type of business you have. So industry classification, we can click on the drop down arrow there and we can select our industry. So I'll simply leave that at service. And then type of business. We can click on the drop down arrow and select the type of business. Now you can scroll down the list, but I will just simply select one here, computer consultant. That's a nice easy one to use, so we'll just click on that and it gives us the list of accounts for that type of business shown in this box here. You can scroll through the list and just have a look at those accounts. So it's quite a number of accounts. So we've got assets at the start, liabilities, equity, income accounts, some cost of sales accounts, and some expense accounts. As well as other income and other expenses. So that's fine. We can always modify this list later on. At this point we could also print this out for future reference. I will just click on the next button. And we're down to the company file. Create your company file. Your new company file will automatically be named the same as your company name. This file will be saved in the same location as your accounting program. This is an important point. You need to understand where your company file is located on your computer. So in this instance, it's located on the C drive in the MYOB 15 folder, and the name of my company file is businesslearning.myo. The MYO extension simply signifies that it is an MYOB company file. So we're happy with that. We could change it if we wanted to, but we'll just click on Next. and away it goes creating our company file. That's all there is to it. Your company file has been created. So that's it. Very easy, isn't it? Very easy. Now at this point you can go into the Setup Assistant. However, you don't have to do it at this point. You could do it later on, and I'd probably recommend that, yes, do it later on. Because there are a number of questions that are asked in there, a number of preferences to set, opening balances to input, that sort of thing. You may need some assistance in doing that. And that's where your MYOB Certified Consultant can help you with that. They are experts at doing this. So for us, we'll simply click on the Command Center button there, and we are transferred to our company file. Here we are. Business Learning is our business name, the Command Center for our business. You'll also see down the bottom right hand corner here our company file name, businesslearning.myo. So we know what our company file name is by looking at that location.
Now that concludes our look at setting up of a new company file.